You build it once and then it produces hundreds of thousands of dollars for you and you don't have to do anything. For those of you who haven't met yet, my name is Jeremiah Krakowski and I've been building coaching businesses for the last 19 years. And so I know exactly what works to build 7 and 8 figure coaching companies. And more often than not, set it and forget it, do it once and then profit is a facade. It sounds good, and you might find a bunch of people running ads claiming to have a system where you just do it one time and then it just pays you for years. In my experience in business, that doesn't exist. I'm about helping people build realistic, sustainable businesses that they can work 5 to 10 hours a week and make 7 to 8 figures doing so. Now that's possible. But this whole idea of just build it once and then for the next 5 to 10 years, you're going to reap profits from it is just silliness. Now we might dial in a campaign and it works really well for 3 to 6 months. Even I've had a campaign work for an entire year where we didn't have to mix up the campaign or change the ads or change the copy for 12 months. But that came after a couple of years of testing, trial and error, failure and success. And that's what most people don't tell you. It's going to be trial and error. You're going to have to experiment to see what connects and works with people. And once you have success with your coaching business, that's actually the most dangerous position to be in. Let me explain why. Success is a terrible teacher because success convinces you that you have it all figured out. And unfortunately, in my experience, I've seen people, they might make a couple $100,000 and then a couple months later, they're back down to where they were, making just a few thousand, wondering what happened. That's why the system that I teach people is sustainable. It works long-term, but it's not based off of pipe dream Disneyland Mickey Mouse facades of do it once and profit for the rest of your life. You're not going to get any of that BS from me in any of my ads or any of my campaigns. But what I will give you is the most effective system for growing a coaching program using paid advertising. And this Saturday, I'm hosting a free live event. It's tomorrow, where I walk you through how we're using paid ads to grow our coaching programs, how we built multiple coaching programs to tens of millions of dollars. In the last 5 months, my wife and I have made $500,000 with our own coaching business using exactly what I'm going to be showing you tomorrow. And listen, it's not set it and forget it. It's not just do it once and profit. It's going to be some work. There's work involved to it. But it's simple enough for anybody to learn and pick up and get started right away with. The truth is this, and I'm going to just level with you right now. For most of our campaigns that worked, set it and forget it for 3 to 6 months, we had to test trial and error about 10 to 15 times just to get some traction going. You might have to test out a campaign that breaks even. Maybe you spend $500 on ads and it only brings in $500 in sales. Now, obviously that doesn't sound very sexy to most people, but you want to know what? It's the reality. And if you can actually operate from a place of reality, you'll create the type of income that you want to create. Making $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 per month in your own coaching business is extremely realistic when you use the system that I show you how to use. Even if you're just starting out, have not very much money to invest in ads, and have no following and no experience doing so. It's not super technical. It's not super hard. It's actually very simple. We use artificial intelligence to help us script out our ads and to help us come up with what we actually say in the ad copy. Tools like Jasper AI, ChatGPT, U.com are what we're using right now to get the most results out of our campaigns and to attract the most clients in our coaching businesses. And so if you want to learn from somebody who actually shoots straight and shows you what's working right now that anybody can use to go from 0 to multiple 6 figures with a coaching program using paid advertising, I can't wait to see you tomorrow. Register for this free event. You're going to love it. And consider upgrading to the VIP. It's only $7 to get access to the recordings plus 5 bonus trainings and a live Q&A that you get to ask me questions after the session. We build our coaching programs by running live events like the one that I'm doing on Saturday and then charging $7 to $27 for Q&A. This is actually the best and most effective way to grow a coaching business is by using live virtual events on Zoom. And so dive in, see our process, watch what's working right now for my clients by observing how I do it myself.